Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome FPA President-elect Richard Salmen.
Good morning, fellow financial planners. It's great to see you here at Boston FPA 2008, the Financial Planning Association's annual conference. Over the next few days, you'll find unlimited opportunities to sharpen your tactics and strategies, develop and deepen relationships from planners all over the world, and contribute to the advancement of the profession. While other speakers, breakout sessions, and networking events will offer fantastic opportunities to expand your skill set and broaden your personal network, I'd like to spend the next few minutes talking about our profession. Without a doubt, I consider this a great time to be a financial planner. No, wait, make that a thrilling time to be a financial planning professional. This enthusiasm stems from my core belief that our profession is poised right now on the verge of one of the most important time periods that we'll ever experience, a transformational decade that will determine the shape and future direction of not only this organization, but the financial planning profession. In the last few weeks, we've witnessed a previously unthinkable change in the financial landscape of this nation. Investment banks and brokerage firms that were the core of our system are either bankrupt, sold, or literally merged out of existence. Financial planning, based on an unwavering standard of care, can rise out of these ashes and move this country forward. A bit extreme? I don't think so, and I think it meshes nicely with our theme for this week, revolutionary thinking. Just consider what's headed our way in the next year or two or three. First, we will see an explosion of demand for effective financial planning services at all levels of society. Most obviously, the baby boomer generation is moving into the golden years with little guidance, a desire to make their nest eggs endure, and a renewed fear of the financial institution they've depended on to make all this possible. But just as importantly, millions of people in the United States and around the world crave financial literacy and the knowledge to use money more effectively in their lives than they have in the past. Second, a dramatic change in the regulatory landscape is coming. Within 5 to 10 years, expect to count financial planning among the regulated professions in this country, joining long-established callings such as doctors, attorneys, and accountants. Third, our profession's pioneers are retiring themselves. At FPA, we have 41 members who are celebrating their 35th anniversary as association members. Much of what we have today may be traced back to the decision that these folks made in the early 1970s. Hard choices that came after they looked around the brokerage insurance industries and didn't like what they saw when it came to offering sound financial planning advice and services. Fortunately for us, the collective efforts of these individuals provided an enduring foundation for each and every financial planner working today. I'm delighted that some of these visionaries have joined us in Boston, people such as Bill Carter, Bill Hoylman, Lloyd Levine, George Diachok, and Ronald Mellison. I'd like you to join me in a round of applause for all that they've given their profession. Gentlemen, please stand. Returning to the impressive, and some would say imposing, list of looming challenges we as financial planners face in the coming years, I know the responses will vary greatly. Many of FPA's 30,000 members will say, bring them on. But I know that some will shrug their shoulders and say, that doesn't affect me. Or smile and nod and return home at the end of this week, focused on a few new ideas that improve their day-to-day existence. If you fall into the that's not me, or I'm just here for the tactics crowd, I challenge you to think again. I challenge you to join those of us that are girding for the sea change that's coming as we are scrambling like crazy to build a big enough boat. Because ultimately, the answer is leadership. After all, the way I see it, any one of us has the knowledge to develop innovative ways to deliver sound and financial advice across the socioeconomic spectrum and to answer this surge in demand. Any one of us has the ability to foster awareness and respect for financial planning profession at the grassroots level, building valuable, broad-based support for our political actions committee's efforts in Washington, D.C., and any one of us has the capacity to smooth the transition from our profession's founders to the second and third generation of practitioners, facilitating a critical phase in the maturation of our chosen profession. Of course, the route won't always be easy. There may be times when the lure of the good old days, where you simply managed key accounts, grew the business in a responsible fashion, is strong. But we must all strive for more. Push to truly advance this profession so it can effectively conquer the challenges of the coming generations. To achieve this, we must not only see ourselves as leaders, we must act as leaders, effectively leveraging all the expertise and savvy that we've nurtured and learned as financial planners. We have the opportunity to exercise these leadership skills in 3 distinct areas of our lives. Personal leadership, helping to make ourselves and our families all that they can be. Professional leadership, helping to make financial planning available to all who need and want it. And community leadership, helping to provide guidance and mentoring on a local, state, and national level. Ultimately, this leadership will help FPA to achieve its destiny, which is to help everyone in the world to thrive and prosper. Plus, we must open our minds to the ideas and initiatives of our youngest peers, the ones who have validated the creation of college programs and are steadily joining the profession. Hungry, idealistic, ambitious, much like the college we recognized moments ago. I know the issues ahead will likely be complex and the potential obstacles many, but I believe a financial planner inherently has the wisdom, tools, and drive to change the world. And as I believe each and every one of you is part of that vision, thank you in advance for joining me as we steer the financial planning profession to the greatness it can achieve in the future. Thank you.